Oh man.
Around the corner. There's the finish line.
It's a curve.
Yep.
More like a Polish corner.
Yep. It is, really. I'm just going to blow these two off pretty fast.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the next quarter dial. I don't hear the windmill up there.
Yeah. You know what? The wind's died off.
Yeah. Yeah, it's easy. Turn that off. Yeah, that sucker's tweaking.
Yeah, you know you're close.
Yeah.
Which is good if you're delirious.
That's right.
If your math brain stops.
That's right. Absolutely. About 100 yards
From the finish.
Run faster, Max.
There you go. It's like Nate at the end of the Burden Hand.
That's right. Take off.
Oh, hey, shout out to Nate.
Yes, shout out to Nate.
Garden spot hack today.
That's right.
He sent me a text.
Now stop. All right.
Sweat
There
man.
it is. Save.
Oh, yeah.
Recovery time, 23 hours.
That's what it's telling you?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay. Mine doesn't do that. Oh, that's your heart rate monitor.
Yeah. 3 hours and what, 11?
Yeah.
It's not bad for 16.11.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Morning.
Good. Done. All right.
Yeah, that went well.
It did. It did.
Good stuff.
We got our vitamin D this morning.
Yeah, we did. Maybe earned a vitamin B later. Vitamin B or...
Absolutely. Absolutely.
My keys are not locked in the car today.
There you go.
Which is good because we're both in a bad place.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they would, honestly, AAA probably wouldn't care.
No, they don't really care where you are.
I don't care. You say we do it for free, we do it for free.
Yeah.
They probably tell me to go buy a freaking spare key at this point, though. Well, we're just
Not
here
you
last,
again.
You know? We were just here last week, buddy. Buy a spare key.
And I'm staying go, he stole my car.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. The parking lot's full.
Yeah. Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah. It's a nice day. It's a nice day. So, there you go. There's some farming going.
There you go. Now you know you're in Pennsylvania.
That's right. Field irrigator going down the street.
I saw one going down 30. Well, this is Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
It was Lancaster County.
Yeah. I'll tell you. All right.
Well, there you go.
So time to wrap this sucker up. So
That was a good one.
it was a good one. It's a good run. Good run. So thanks for stopping by. Nice to have you guys with us.
Not faster, Max.
Run much fast.
Faster, faster.
Faster,
Capital
faster.
F.
Capital F.
And whatever letters you want after that, that's up to you.
That's right, because it would probably be in Swedish one.
Yeah.
You know? So, there you go. So this is JD and Anthony saying,
Toodles.
and run faster, Max.
Show notes for Run Talk Run are available at runtalkrun.blogspot.com. This show is available at iTunes and Google Play. Please be sure to visit both those sites and tweet us highly. That helps other people find the show.
As I crossed
Thanks for listening. See you
Majestic
next
Drive,
time.
having just heard the end of Jim and Anthony's show. Run faster, Max. You had a chance there at the beginning to hear our three different cadences. Anthony, Jim, and me all run, as you heard, about the same cadence. today I'm going to take you once again to the favorite spot of Norma and mine. Just this week I discovered a new mount on Mount Doug. This one is an unnamed mount that I'm calling Arbutus Mount, because on the top there is a grove of baby and semi-mature arbutus trees. I'm taking the shortest possible route there today, having done a couple of longer versions, one on Tuesday, one on Saturday, and once again today. This is the 1 kilometer mark. I've never been down here before. My heart rate is at 137, which is about where it should stay today. This is a very pleasant little street, as you can hear the ambulance go by on the Shelbourne, which is about 200 meters to the west of me. One kilometer done. And 1:11 ahead of my pace, which I set at 8 minutes. I'm wearing my earbuds today so I can hear the messages from the Ice Smooth Run lady. So I'm on Robinwood now, just about to hang a right onto Shelbourne Street. You will hear the traffic briefly for about a minute. But Jim's show was good today. He put in 3 or 4 spontaneous shout-outs to Mats Villains from Sweden. Me and Mats go back way back. Daily Mile days. I think we both started listening to Krista and Jim around about the same time. Okay, I'm now on Whitaker Trail on Mount Douglas. That didn't take long. That was real time. Door to here. No pauses, no breaks. As you can hear, the trail is still a little soggy from yesterday night's rain. will be a short run because I have already pretty much acquired all the minutes of effort for this week. This run, short as it is, will be just about long enough to record this show for you. Plus, it'll put me just a little bit into overtime on my 10. Alright, this is Norm. I start heading up here a little bit, and then I take a little goat trail to the right, which takes me up to Arbutus Mount. I better run a little bit here. It does get steeper later, so I will hike. I'm 143 ahead, so I'll scrub that off when I start hiking. But at the moment, I'm enjoying the vigor. The bushes are rubbing my shoulders on either side. Okay, this is the right turn. Okay, I hike now. There's a triangle of land here between 3 or 4 adjoining trails. It's flattened off a bit, so I run again. I have to look out for a little tree stump which will indicate my goat trail turn off to Arbutus Mount. And here it is. Once again, I climb. 125 ahead. This is going to work out just about perfectly. I visualized the run, then I mapped it, and now I'm doing it. Okay. Norma unfortunately injured her left wrist on Tuesday playing pickleball. She went for the ball and slipped on the court. She kind of like did a derrick. .729 workout average pace, which is great because I set myself an 8-minute pace goal, and I'm just about approaching halfway to my goal as I hike up the last little bit onto the knob of the hill of this little Arbutus Mount. If you want to see pictures of this specific spot, the last couple of video submissions that I have put up on Facebook show exactly this run in all its glory. 22 ahead, so I have a few more minutes up here. So I will put my recorder down, take a picture, and then head back as job done. The recorder is now on a rock at my feet, so this will give you an idea of how good the Sony is at picking up ambient sound. That's a nice picture. That's a good one. Well, I have my earbuds in, so for two reasons. One, so I can hear the girl speak when she speaks, and two, it kind of encourages me to speak a little bit louder because I'm not hearing myself quite so loud, so I speak a little louder. It also blocks as I slip onto my buttski. It's tricky getting off this rock because the last approach to the top is rock and there is no defined path that I can see until I get over the boulder, and then I can see where the grass and the vegetation is worn to either side. So I slightly overestimated the distance. I'm on my way back already, and I still haven't reached my halfway to my goal announcement, which will come up pretty soon. I think I put myself down as 4:30, 4 kilometers with 300 meters added. But that's okay. It's not rocket science, let's face it. It's all pretty much just so I know how my timing is going for the recording. I'm now 1:53 behind, which I'm sure I'll be able to make up, as you know I'm coming down off a hill. So my pace will steadily increase. Yep, Norma's poor old body has been bashed up yet again. Between her and I, we have had an annus horribilis, as Queen Elizabeth would say. Now, I have the glory of running downhill. Now it's telling me I'm halfway. So this is that triangle of real estate that all the trails intersect through the goat trail with vegetation on both sides of me, touching and wetting my shoulders as I go through. $138 behind. Thank you, lady. That's all I needed to know. But that is from the beginning of my run. I'm less than a minute and a half by now behind, and I'm running downhill, which bodes well for a negative split. I'll let you enjoy the sound of the forest for a little bit longer. I did take a photograph on Arbutus Mount, but that was with my phone. which is not quite as good at capturing the detail as my Nikon camera. I'm going to do exactly the same route going home. Douglas Creek is just ahead. As I cross it on the upstream side of the road. Through the soggy section. Back onto Shelbourne Street. One 11 behind. So there's 100 meters of road, and then I turn left onto Robin Wood, and then through the little laneway and back to San Juan and home. Yep, it all sounded pretty good today, Jim's show. He did take the middle section out of his 3-hour run today, and with the shout-outs, I believe the show was 90 minutes long. So Robin Wood Drive. There's a man with his old dog. Hello. Sounded like he was talking in Swedish to his friend. He was yakking away. I thought at first that he was talking to his dog, but no. He had an iPhone 4S, just like mine, in his hand. I'm now only, 35, again, behind. This will be a real-time productions, no edit. You get what Sony heard straight off the file. 129 is my heart rate average, which is perfect zone 3 for me. The laneway is next, which means that I'm 1 kilometer from home. It's interesting exploring your neighborhood, especially after having lived here for 20 years and having never done that little laneway. I would use it again, and I'm sure that Norma will enjoy revisiting Arbutus Mount. This last week, the fawn lilies were out in force later on in the season, we will see the changing vegetation. I'm now 7 seconds behind. As I ran past the minimalist house, one day I'm gonna just knock on his door and talk to the man. Four eights are 32. I did the math. Five eights are 40. 6 eights are 48. A couple of runners, a couple of cyclists. Hello. I don't think I have run this short a trail out and back ever. Last week I believe was slightly longer. Could be wrong. It's definitely going to put me into overtime. I hear the girls closing behind me. I'll let them pass. They're yakking away. I'm now 27 ahead. Little old Toyota from the 90s. Past the old television stand with the curved shapes. Nowadays, with the flat screen TVs, they don't have to make all this curvy furniture. So those girls are still closing on me, but not that quickly. They're about 2 yards behind me now. I'm 57 ahead of my pace and probably about 20 seconds behind their pace. Hello. There we go. I'm now less than 300 meters from my door. It's 11:41 workout average pace. So I will walk and talk the last little bit because I have 5 minutes pretty much to fill. I'm still ahead of my pace, so even with this little walk break I will still be ahead of my pace. 43 seconds per kilometer average. Okay, so it just gives me enough time to talk to you a bit about next week's YFM number 16. Running or walking, no, what is it now? Talking while running. That is something that any aspiring guerrilla podcaster should learn how to do. 53 ahead, wow. Even, with this walk, I am coming back for my porridge. So I was belching on a coffee stomach. No porridge yet. Walking and talking, running and talking while running is a lot more difficult than walking and talking. There's a lot more factors that you have to think about. Firstly, not to run too fast, otherwise you can't speak. Secondly, not to have too many jangly things. Obviously not to wear anything that'll rustle too much. I recommend putting your phone in a sock because that will eliminate most of the wind noise that you would probably get otherwise. Alright, so I'm going to stop my running app just about here and shut down the recording. Let me see if I can get some stats for you. I'm inside the mud room, the entrance porch to our house. Come on, baby. She doesn't want to open up. I think it was because I took a photograph mid-run and that shunted it into photograph mode. Alright, nope, we still got it. 4.18, let's see.
Workout paused. Workout stopped.
Alright. It's exporting it now and it's gone to Daily Mile and to Runkeeper. Now the stats from today, if you're interested, was 32 minutes 46, 4.18 kilometers, average pace 7:51, and I've just received an email. Average heart rate 137, maximum 159, and that's about it. So until next week, I will say bye-bye from Victoria.